It is strictly a credibility issue, and I want to let you guys know that only because I love you two so much that I actually prepared to read the Cardi B file today, or the news accounts, because it was the last case I wanted anything to be involved in. And I say this for a reason as an answer to this. I find that the perversion of the court system in dealing with these de minimis cases, in my mind, as I see it, where people are just trying, in my mind, to take advantage of people who may have money or whatever. And even if the allegations are true and they occurred, they decide to run to a court of law. Everybody wants everybody arrested, locked up, held accountable. And the reason I mention this to you guys here is that when we remove ourselves from the fine lines of the law, if there's a juror who feels like Bob Bianchi does, this plaintiff is not winning.
Interesting, good insight. I'm not sure where you stand, Bob, but I'll try to sort it out.
Now, now let's remember, only 9 of 12 are needed to find liability. You don't need a unanimous jury under these circumstances. And for me, Bob, here's what it boils down to, right? It's about whether you're going to look at this situation and think that because of the status of the plaintiff in this case as a security guard, they had some sort of higher duty. Because the way things kind of went down, she really was just a fan. And I tend to feel like celebrities have a little bit of a responsibility because everything that they do, everything that they've been afforded in life has to do with their fans. So she was just acting as a fan. And I think there might be some jurors who look at this and say, you know what? This security guard might have been in the wrong, but Cardi B has a bit of a responsibility. And that's kind of what the plaintiff is claiming, that there was this duty for Cardi to not act in the way she acted. Any validity to that type of thinking in your mind?
Gosh, I mean, Lady Diana, right? I mean, Bob Bianchi. I used to get that all the time in the defamation cases. When you have a position like I had, for example, nothing like Cardi B, but in my little neck of the woods, they basically were like, well, you abandon your right to privacy because you got yourself a public position, you're an official that is doing things, blah, 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 or you're a famous person, so you put yourself out in the public. And it is true that the law on defamation and things of that nature tend to say you put yourself out there, so you have to accept the consequences of it. But I have to ask, how much consequence, at least I felt this way, how much do I have to take? How much do I have to be lied about, distorted, physically assaulted, attacked, harassed? When does it come to a point where enough is enough? So I don't believe you abandon all of your privacy rights. I agree that if you're in the public realm, there is a level of tenacity you have to have and maybe a level of decorum. But, you know, at a certain point in time, she's a human being like the rest of us.